So in this laboratory exercise, we're going to attempt to mimic what we read about in the textbook with relation to Gregor Mendel. Remember that Mendel was the pioneer scientist who gave us a better understanding of this phenomenon called inheritance. And through Mendel, we came up with the basic foundations of genetics. And he did this by using these garden pea plants, breeding them, counting them, analyzing the data, and using statistics to help him determine what was going on. So for this lab, we're going to do something similar. However, rather than using garden peas, we're going to use corn. So here we have 2 ears of corn. And it's important to realize that what we're looking at is the offsprings. And so when we talk about plants, the offsprings are associated with the seeds that will eventually produce the adult plant. So on this ear of corn, we have multiple offsprings because each kernel represents a possible new corn plant. So when we look at these 2 ears of corn, I want you to closely examine both of them and see if you can determine which one is the monohybrid condition and which one is the dihybrid condition. Recall that monohybrid simply means that I have 2 parents that are genetically identical in all traits except one. Dihybrid means the parents are different in 2. And so as you're looking at the corn, you want to observe the color as well as the texture of each kernel, and that will help you determine who's the monohybrid condition and who's the dihybrid condition. So the way we're going to get data for this experiment is, again, to do something similar to what Mendel did. And that is, we breed parents, we look at the seeds, and then we count the characteristics of the offspring. In this particular case, remember I said that each offspring is represented by an individual kernel. So if we look at this ear of corn, this is a product of 2 parents that were bred. So to get the data that's going to be presented to you, I'm simply going to use 4 of these rows and count how many of the kernels are yellow, how many of the kernels are purple. And from that data, we're going to learn how to do what we call statistical inferences in order to determine what this natural phenomena is trying to tell us. And this is going to help us understand the 2 laws of inheritance that Mendel presented and how he was able to get a better understanding of those laws using just data.